Hey guys, welcome to Heart to Talk, the podcast. I am the host and creator, Teresa Caesar. My intention for this podcast is to deliver to you wisdom, inspiration, and consciousness through solo episodes and conversations amongst insightful people. It is my greatest honor to bring to you talks that come from the heart. Welcome back, amazing listeners. Today, I am thrilled to introduce to you a remarkable guest, the founder of True Me Inspire, Veronica Norzagaray. True Me Inspire isn't just about fashion. It's a vibrant community designed to uplift and empower women at every stage of their lives. Veronica believes that true style is more than just what we wear. It's about feeling confident, powerful, and authentically ourselves. With a full heart of passion and a spirit of resilience, she's not only a proud veteran and a Latina entrepreneur, but a dedicated mother to 4 beautiful children. So get ready for an inspiring conversation that will resonate with anyone looking to discover their true style and inner power. Friends, I bring to you my conversation with the beautiful Veronica Norzagaray. Girl, welcome to the show.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be doing this podcast with you. It's my very first time doing a podcast, and I feel so blessed to have met you and have you in my life because I just feel like you are such a beautiful person, and I'm so happy to have met you, and I just can't wait. Can't wait to spend more time with you.
I love it. And I just love you. It's an honor to have you on this show. I am so excited for all the incredible things we're going to be doing together. And yes, audience, y'all are in for a great treat. I want to open it up with your story, like how you became who you are today, the beautiful founder of this beautiful boutique.
So I'm a Tucson native. I always say I was born and raised on the South Side, so I'm a little gangster.
Me too, girl. I'm like, I'm a whole lot of universe, a little bit of gangster.
Yes, oh my goodness, that is too funny. So I'm a single mom. I raised 4 babies on my own, and when I say single mom, I mean like their biological has not been in their life for 17 years, and my youngest is 18. So I have raised 4 children of my own, and I retired from the military last year. Actually, 1 December of 2023 was my retirement date, so it's almost a year to the date. And I always said I worked way too hard for the government to not work for myself. So I knew when I retired, I wanted to do something that I would be passionate about and I would love, and I would wake up every morning and just really enjoy what I was doing. And I've just always loved fashion and, I do all the hair and makeup and everything. That's always been me. And so this was just like the perfect thing for me. But it hasn't just been about like the boutique so much. It's more about the people that are in my life, the women I've met like yourself that are just beautiful and powerful and inspiring. So to me, that's been a whole blessing because it's a whole world that had no idea even existed. So I feel super blessed to be where I'm at today.
That's incredible. Well, I want to say thank you for your service. It's
Thank you.
incredible. But those 20 years of service, to keep going, right? How did you stay motivated?
So as a single mom, I had bills to pay, I had children to raise. Leaving was not an option because I wasn't going to be able to go anywhere else and make the same kind of money and have the same kind of benefits and the medical and all that stuff. So for me, it was just never an option. Like I knew I was going to finish my 20 years and I knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel and I knew there's benefits. It's changed a lot now. So I have like my full pension where now they have to kind of invest kind of like a 401k. So it's a little different now, but I knew for me there was a reason to finish. There was a goal at the end and I knew I was going to have my pension. So even though through all the ups and downs, I still learned a lot from it. It's definitely helped me grow my business, having the background, like I was an admin and having the customer service skills and just learning how to, work an Excel spreadsheet and learn how to do research. It's really helped me with the background in my business for the boutique. So I'm definitely blessed. It was a long 24 years, but it was worth it. At the end, it was totally worth it.
Well, you must have started when you were like 12, girl, because you
Right?
look so good. I'm like, what? 24 years? There's no way. And I think it's just powerful for those listening to honor the process, honor where you are now, because if you look at it as it's a stepping stone to get you to that dream, right? Like that you might not even know you have that will birth at the right time. And it sounds like that's what that process did for you.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny, I heard somebody the other day on a podcast, I think, that said she got her degree, went to go work for corporate America. And she said, I was just not a good employee. She said she was a receptionist and she would answer phones and then transfer the phone call to whoever. And she's like, why are you not answering your own phones? Like, why am I being paid to answer the phones? And I think that's how I felt. I probably was, I mean, I was good at my job, but at the same time, I'm like, why am I answering the phones for you?
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
why?
I love that you said that because it's like this inner knowing that you're meant for something more.
Yes, exactly. For sure. I was very blessed to have that in my life. But I always wonder, like, well, could I have been doing something different, something more? Like, my brother's an entrepreneur and he is killing it. And I always think about it. Like, could I have done something different with my life? But it's okay. It all worked out for a reason. And we're blessed where we're at. So
And
I'm
you're here
thankful.
now, and I think it's the perfect timing. That being said, your beautiful boutique, True Me Inspire, tell us about how you got the name.
So, true me is I wanted to have a little piece of myself. So, the name Veronica means true image, and it comes from the Bible story where Jesus was carrying the cross, and on his way up Calvary, he he stops, and a woman gives him a cloth so that he can wipe his sweat off. And when he returns the cloth to her, it's his image is like on the cloth, and so that's where the name Veronica, the meaning came, a true image was associated to the name Veronica. And so true me is like true image. And now though, thinking about it, I like the name even means so much more because I really feel like I'm where I'm meant to be. So true me, I'm really being true to myself. I'm in my space. It's just like this is me. It like just feels like I'm in the right space. And then inspire is because I really want to inspire women to feel feminine and powerful and not try to give into like the societal norms, like where women can't be feminine because they're looked at differently. Like, I want you to be strong, intelligent, and feminine all at the same time and just be confident about it.
I
So,
love that backstory with so much meaning. Well, I could feel the energy of your title and of your boutique. Like it's just felt. And so to know the
thank
backstory is just so
you.
powerful. So tell us about what your mission is.
So, my mission is to inspire women to be feminine and powerful. Like, that's it, simple.
I feel it. I feel the mission. I feel it. All right. So you are in this powerful business group called B&I. It's women and men. How has this association been very pivotal on your journey as a female entrepreneur?
So BNI is Business Networking International. It's the largest referral networking group in the world. So there's chapters all across the world. And the way I learned about it is because my boyfriend went to a chiropractor and he was talking about me starting a boutique and they told him, "Oh, have her look into BNI." So I did my research and I said, "Yes, I want to be a part of this." But the magic happened when I actually walked into my first meeting. I'm part of Six Figure Success and we meet here in Oro Valley. And the first time I walked in, I just felt all this energy in the room. And I knew that's where I belonged. I knew those were my people. And it has been such a blessing because I have learned so much, not just about networking, but marketing. And I built like these relationships and friendships with people that have really they really want to see you grow. They are really there to support everybody. And the nice thing about it is there can only be one category per industry. So there's only like one baker and I'm the only person selling clothing. There's only one realtor or one home loan officer. So it makes it really nice because there's not really that sense of competition. It's more of a sense of like just kind of joining forces and building each other up and building each other's businesses and watching everybody grow at the same time. It's so magical and so powerful. I really want you to come visit soon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to come visit. It's in my neighborhood, so I'm definitely meant to
Yes,
pop in. This is my hood.
yes, you should.
You know what it reminds me of though, that whole story, like you set an intention and I talk about this on podcasts and just in the work that I do. The minute you decide something, you declared, I'm going to do this, open up a business. And the minute you did
Mhm.
this, energetic forces came in aligning to support you. It's so powerful.
It is, and I believe that too. I feel like you put it out into the universe and you make it happen. So yes, it's just everything has been happening. I mean, like the fashion shows we've been invited to, and I mean, meeting you and being on your podcast, like it has definitely been a blessing. It's opened so many doors, and it's just also helped me build like so many stronger relationships with women because my whole life I was like a mom. And so it was always the kids and the kids. And you know how it is because they're younger and you have sports and you have birthday parties and you're super busy. But now I'm finally, like I said, the name True Me, I'm finally in my own space. Like I get to pick who's in my circle, who walks through my door, what room I walk into, my community. Like I get to pick my community, which not so much in the military. So doing this has definitely, it's just been such a blessing, honestly.
I love that. Like you said, I get to pick, and we do. We can decide the vibe we want to call in. And
Mhm.
you were an answer to my prayer too. I set an intention where I was like, community and connection. Show me
Yeah,
who. And then literally, like Dan connected us. I was like, oh my gosh, I
I
love her.
know.
Oh, that's so inspiring. So tell us about Fashion Fusion.
So Fashion Fusion started with BNI 3 years ago. I've only been with BNI 1 year, so October is my 1 year anniversary. But they started, this will be their third annual fashion show fundraiser. So we have one nonprofit in the room, which is the Rotary Club of Oro Valley, and then they select the beneficiaries for the proceeds for the fashion show. The first year they raised 5,000, the second year they raised 10,000, and our third year we would really, of course, love to surpass the $10,000. And the nice thing is the money stays within like Southern Arizona. So the beneficiaries this year are Springboard Home for Girls, which is part of the Teen Challenge program. And the other one is the Rotary Vocational Program, which helps young adults get training for vocational programs.
I love that. And when is Fashion Fusion?
So Fashion Fusion is November 22nd. It's at Tohono Chul Park, which is on Oracle and Ina, and it is at 5:30. Doors open at 5, but it runs from like 5:30 to 8. There's going to be, of course, the fashion show. We have 4 local boutiques. So it's True Me Inspire. We have Cabby, we have Apricot Lane, and we have Desert Mariposa. And we also have Apex Tailoring from La Encantada. And now he just opened a second location at the Foothills Mall. So Suhail will be dressing the men in his amazing suits. So I'm super excited. And then I'll be doing the formal gowns. So yes, so Tohono Chul, November 22nd, Fashion Fusion, 5 till 8 o'clock.
What can everyone expect to experience? Like the vibe?
So we're gonna have, of course, a DJ because we need some music going. We have a cash bar. We have a silent auction. We are still looking for sponsors. So they're so cute because the sponsored titles are like stiletto or ball gown. Super cool. So if we're looking for sponsors for sure and silent auction donations, just anything to help. And again, this is like a community event. We have so many amazing models. I mean, did you hear Dan Maris is going to model
Oh
for
my
us?
gosh. She's like my favorite anchor ever.
Wow. And then, of course, you're going to be one of her fabulous models. I'm so excited. But we have so many other like local, I want to call them local celebrities, but also we have like the Oro Valley PD, the new chief. We have a firefighter from the Oro Valley Fire Department. We have a councilman that's going to model for us. So we have a lot of people who are big in the community, either making a difference, starting a business, or just involved in just making the community a safer and better place. Oh, and Dominic, if you know Dominic Ortega,
Oh, I love
he is
him.
going to model for us. I'm so excited because he's just a total Tucson celebrity on his own.
He is. And I love it because he captures everyone else, but he's
Yeah.
incredible. We're going to capture him on the stage, which, yeah.
I know, and he's so funny because he's like, "Well, I'm gonna have my camera on the runway," and I'm like, "No, you cannot
It's
have
his
your camera
signature
on the
look.
runway."
He's going to take it, his camera.
I'm so excited.
Oh, well, I am so honored to be invited to walk in this fashion show. I'm so excited to like wear one of your beautiful gowns and to be styled by you. So,
Oh, me
oh my
too.
God, it's going to be so exciting. And so, you all listeners, I'm going to drop the link. One, for the show tickets. Two, if you
Mhm.
want to be a sponsor, do you want to be a stiletto? Do you want to be a couture or whatever the, the titles
Yeah.
are? So anything else that you want to mention about the Fashion Fusion fashion show that's coming up November 22nd? Anything else?
This year we're having VIP seating. So if you get your tickets early, you can do front row seating for the fashion show and just come bring a friend. It's going to be beautiful because it is at the beautiful Tohono Chul.
So now that we know about the fashion show coming up, would you like to tell the listeners how we can find your boutique and start shopping like today?
So, so of course, True Me Inspire is online at truemeinspire.com. And starting next week, I'm going to, well, before this podcast airs, we're going to start actually opening during the week. So I've never done that before. It's always been by appointment. But now I'm going to have different hours throughout the week. So I'll post like every Sunday what the hours will be, or the Saturday what the hours will be for the following week. So I'm super excited to give that a try because I had a few clients ask me, well, can you just be open during certain hours instead of making a private appointment? Because it just sometimes makes it easier. And I completely understand. So yes, you can find me on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm working on my TikToks. And then the website, of course, True Me Inspire are all the handles, and truemeinspire.com.
Awesome. And I will drop that in the show notes as well. I love your boutique and I can't wait to keep shopping. We're going to pivot now to the closing questions per tradition. The first one, Veronica, what is your favorite book?
Okay, so my favorite book, I've been obsessed with like business books, right? So my favorite business book is Profit First, and it just really helps you learn how to manage your finances for your business. So I love Profit First. I highly recommend to anybody who's starting a business or who's still in the beginning stages of business. But I also just started reading 8 Rules of Love. And I'm loving it. I mean, it's stuff like we already know, but we need to hear it again. Like how to love yourself and how to, love others and understanding just all the stages of love or all the different types of love. And I'm totally, I just started that book, but I'm super excited for it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for those recommendations. I am getting those like ASAP because I love reading and listening to books. So yay. Okay. Second question. What is your favorite affirmation that keeps you motivated and inspired?
When my kids were babies and, we struggled a little bit, but I always remember thinking to myself, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. So not that that's an affirmation, but I guess the affirmation would be like, God has a plan. And I know like God has a plan for me and everything is going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. And I was looking at your journal, which I absolutely love. And there was one that was in here. I was just like, this one really like resonated with me. It says, I accept and bless my circumstances. And I love that.
I know that one gives me goosebumps. And thank you for getting the journal.
Of course. Yes. Everyone's getting one for Christmas.
Yes, girl. I love it. All right. And then the last question, what do you want to be known for? Your legacy.
My legacy. Okay. Of course, family first. I always want my kids to know that they come first. They are my loves. I would do anything for them. And I want them to know that always family is always first for me. So family first, my children. But I also want to inspire women. I want women to say like, oh, I met her and she just like made me feel special. I want people to remember me for my energy, for helping them just feel inspired, helping them feel special, helping them find the light.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Please download, rate, subscribe, and share this podcast. Also, be sure to visit my website at teresacaesar.com to check out my inspirational merch, connect to my social accounts, and much more. May you continue to be filled with wisdom, inspiration, and consciousness. Otherwise, friends, I will be back in 2 weeks for another episode of Heart to Talk.